Group 2.
Hey Douglas, where are Mom and Dad? Douglas, will you please pause that video game and listen to me?
What?
Do you know where Mom and Dad are? They're supposed to take Jazz and me to our soccer game.
They went to the grocery store, but they said they'd be right back.
The game doesn't start for another hour and a half, Lord, so there's plenty of time. We can spray paint our hair green to match our uniforms. And I've got green nail polish in my bag. Let's paint our fingernails green too. That way our uniforms, socks, cleats, hair, and nails will all be green and will look totally fearsome. The other team will freak out when they see us running onto the field.
Okay, let's do our nails first, so they'll be dry before the game. Douglas, will you tell us when Mom and Dad get here? Douglas! Oh, never mind. Here come Aaron and Ike. Hey, Aaron, let us know when Mom and Dad come back because they have to take us to our game.
You may have not noticed, but it's going to rain. Take a look outside. The sky is black. That's why we came in.
I hope our game doesn't get canceled.
The weather's starting to pick up too.
Whoa! Look at the trees in the neighbor's yard. They're really getting blown around. But it's not raining yet, so maybe our game is still on.
I doubt it. Anyway, we're stuck in the house for now, so let's play some video games. Hey nerd, take a hike. It's our turn.
Don't call my brother a nerd, Ike.
Yeah, sure. Say Nerdo, what video game are you playing?
What?
See, he wasn't even listening. Douglas, that's a puzzle video game you're playing, isn't it? It's time for you to get off and let me and Aaron play something less nerdy, like basketball.
Nerdly isn't a word.
It is now.
Leave him alone, Ike, and show a little respect.
I am showing respect to the video game system. The poor thing is bored with that nerdly puzzle game.
I don't want to play right now anyways because it looks like a bad storm is coming.
You're not afraid, are you?
No, it's just that I'm the oldest and when Mom and Dad aren't here, I'm responsible.
Oh man, here comes a storm. Look out the rain. It's not falling down. The wind is blowing it sideways.
I'm turning on the weather report. The TV says there's a severe weather warning.
The nerd turns off his puzzle game. It's a first.
What do all the colors on the map mean?
They show how much rain is falling. Green means light rain, yellow means a little more, orange is a little more, and so on, through red and purple.
There's a tornado. Watch for Parker and Hood counties.
A tornado? We barely had any rain when I lived in Los Angeles, much less tornadoes.
This is just a tornado watch. It means the conditions are right for a tornado to form. Warm and cold air masses are colliding. That causes increased rotation within a thunderstorm.
Where do you learn this stuff? At Nerd Camp?
Did you hear that? There's a tornado warning for Johnson Country. That's us.
What's a tornado warning?
It means a funnel cloud has been sighted. Everyone in the area needs to take cover.
You mean a real tornado is coming?
I saw a movie where all kinds of stuff got sucked up into a tornado. Really big stuff, like a cow, a truck, and a house.
It would take an extremely violent tornado, a level F4 or F5, to move a house like this one. Winds would have to be blowing at least 200 miles per hour. I think only 2% of tornadoes reach that intensity.
Tornado!
Not yet. It's just a tornado warning. But even if the funnel never touches the ground, the storm can bring high winds. We do need to take cover right away.
We better listen to Douglas. He studies this stuff all the time because he wants to be a weatherman when he grows up.
A meteorologist is the preferred term. Listen. Do you all hear that banging noise? That's the hail hitting the roof.
Look out the window! Those hailstones are humongous. They look like baseballs bouncing around.
Let's get someplace safe, quickly.
But you guys don't have a basement. If we can't go to the basement, where can we go that's safe from the storm?
In a tornado, you should go to a small interior room with no windows. The bathroom off the hall is good. I'll take my little radio so we can listen to the weather report.
All right then, everybody, you heard Douglas. To the bathroom. And Harry.
Hey, quit shoving me, Ike.
Sorry.
Okay, we're all in now. Somebody shut the door. Quick!
I'm not sitting on the toilet.
Bathtub is supposed to be the safest place.
Then I call the bathtub. Ouch! I banged my knee on the faucet.
This is the safest place in the house because it's in the middle, away from an outside wall. In a tornado, you don't want to be near any windows, in case the wind shatters the glass.
I hope nobody's afraid, because I'm not. Nope, not a least bit of frightened. Not even a tiny little bit.
Douglas, are you getting any information on that radio?
All I'm getting is static, due to the storm.
Shouldn't we go back and open some windows? Doesn't that keep the house from exploding or imploding or whatever you call it?
People used to think that tornado damage came from unbalanced air pressure as the funnel moved over the house. Now we know the force of the gale winds is primary cause of most structural damage.
I have no idea what the kid just said. Somebody want to translate for me?
He means that if you open windows, the wind comes in so it can push on walls and ceilings from the inside, not just from the outside.
It looks like we're stuck in here for who knows how long. So I'm going to paint my fingernails.
We're going to get stuck into a tornado and you're painting your nails?
There's nothing else to do, and I find it soothing.
Ike, maybe if you painted your fingernails, it would soothe you, and then you could calm down.
Hey, I am calm. I'm 1,000% calm. I'm the calmest guy on the planet.
Do you think Mom and Dad know there's a tornado warning? Do you think they're trying to drive home right now?
I hope they're not driving. Even a moderate tornado like an F1 can peel the surface off roads.
Quit saying stuff like that.
Mom and Dad know better than to go out in a storm like this. They'll stay where it's safe until it blows over.
You should call their cell phone to make certain.
No, we all need to stay here because Douglas says this is the safest place, and he knows.
Besides, Jazz, the phone is next to a window. That's not a good place to be right now.
What's that weird noise? That low moaning sound?
It's the wind.
Are you sure it's not you, Ike?
People who have lived through tornadoes often say that the wind sounds like a freight train. This wind doesn't sound like that.
Whatever it is, it's totally creepy, and it's frightening me.
I'm frightened too.
How about you, Ike? Are you ready to admit that you're afraid?
No, because I'm not afraid. Not much, anyway. Except for maybe a little bit. Okay. Well, alright. Then I'm afraid.
I'm not. I think the storm is fascinating.
I don't believe it. You're the youngest one here, so you cannot be afraid.
It's unlikely we'll be hurt. The odds are against it.
How can you be so certain?
My little brother reads a lot about this stuff. He got a whole shelf of books on earth science and catastrophic storms.
There's a lot of good science shows on TV about extreme weather, too. That's why I know that the odds of us getting hurt are quite low. Even if you're in the direct path of a tornado, you have a 99% chance of surviving, if you know what to do.
But the TV weather person said we're under a warning. That means a tornado's been sighted and it's on the way, right?
Not necessarily. It means that a funnel has been sighted. A funnel becomes a tornado when it touches ground.
But what if the funnel turns out to be a level F5 killer tornado?
We've done everything we can do. We're in the safest place in the house.
How long do we have to be in here anyway? It feels like a gazillion years.
Listen, I don't hear the wind anymore. Is that a good or a bad sign?
Could be either. Let me see if I can get anything on my radio now. Shush. Here's the weather report. It says the storm has moved eastward and has passed us. That means it should be safe to go out now.
Wait, you all stay here and let me look first to make sure.
Man, I can't believe Douglas just sat through all that like it was nothing, when we could have been blown into the next hemisphere.
Good news, everybody. It looks okay to me. We can come out now.
You guys go first.
Look, it's just raining now. No wind. The drops are rolling straight down the windows.
The hailstones haven't melted yet. They're smaller, but you can still see them in the grass.
Oh, wow, look through the front window over there across the street. Looks like the wind flipped a boat over its trailer and threw it on the ground.
Hey everybody, check out the backyard. The fence is down and the neighbor's tree fell over. The tornado snapped the trunk clean in half.
The phone's ringing. I'll get it.
Looking at the damage, my first guess would be F0, possibly F1, but most likely an F0.
Did you say a measly little F0 tornado caused all this damage? You gotta be kidding.
That was Dad on the phone. He and Mom took shelter during the storm, and now they're on their way home. They said not to go outside until they get back, in case any power lines are down.
That's fine with me because there's no way I'm setting foot outside this house.
Well, the soccer game is definitely going to be canceled or at least postponed. I'm just going to call my mom and tell her I'm okay.
Ike, aren't your parents supposed to pick you up at 3:45? It's not even 3 yet. Can you believe we were in that bathroom for less than 20 minutes?
And Ike thought it was a gazillion centuries. Time sure does fly when you're frightened, huh, Ike?
Okay, I admit it. I was frightened, and I apologize for making fun of you earlier, Douglas.
That's okay. The main thing is we're all safe.
Do you think you could show me how to play that puzzle video game?
I thought you said that was a nerdly video game, Ike.
Nerdly isn't a word, Lori, and nobody is calling my buddy Douglas a nerd ever again from now on. He gets treated with respect because he is the future meteorologist that has nerves of steel.
The end.